I think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. And here we have Sevilla against Malaga. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
We go then. Now it's Callejon. Now the pass. Malaga have statistically the worst defence in the league. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Gone back to the keeper. Sevilla were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Lobs it in gently, going through, gets it back. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. Sevilla are the epitome of solidity. They've not conceded in 5 games. It's a good foot in there. Pirlo. Callejon passes it through. He's got away. Kaya hits one! And he's made certain that won't get through. Shapes the shoots! Same again, same outcome.
Sevilla really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
It's being played forward. Filippo Inzaghi. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So we reach the halfway point.
Sevilla ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Sevilla can feel really happy with themselves. The score...
Looking to shoot! He's got away with one there.
Callejon really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, he's been at the centre of a lot of things, hasn't he? Mostly good, I should add.
Downing. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Looks to clip it forward. Keeper's got good distance on that. Downing. Out for a throw. Plays it into the channel. Malaga claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Robinho. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Well, as a presence, Peter, he's the important link, so he attracts most attention.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's been taken straight back. Rivaldo.
Sevilla are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Can't get the better of its opposite number. Oh, sweet feet. Can he score?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's left his man. It's got through. Can he put it away? Sevilla have decided now is the time to make their final change. Sevilla making and the finish! Jovetic turns and goes, shot at goal! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches. Satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge either end, and it finishes 0-0. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sevilla may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't address the basics properly that may have achieved it.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. After the winter break, the Champions League is back. Stand by for the drama of knockout football. So it's down to business here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would go for Robert Lewandowski. As good a centre-forward with his back to goal as I've seen. He can turn and roll defenders for fun. And once facing his target, he has all the finishing skills that you could require.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Passes. Rivaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
The shot's on! Goal! Sevilla! And Sevilla score first! Monaco didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Callejon. And the finish! It's in! And already they're looking to run away with it. Sevilla had a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now.
Lewandowski has a go! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot. It's a clever pass. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Robinho played out to the right. Lemar. Vertonghen. Lemar. Tries a through ball. And it's Lemar. Oh, he's come flying in. And the half-time whistle goes. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Sevilla just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Sevilla ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. He's got options in the box if he gets it, and shoots! Son Heung-min. Darmian. Forward it goes.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Now it's Callejon. Son Heung-min could move up a gear here. Looks to thread it through. Vertonghen. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Rivaldo! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, that ought to have wrapped it up, Peter.
Can he put it away? They are rampant! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. gone a long way up and away. Jovetic with the ball through. There really wasn't very much in that. And Jovetic! Oh, top draw save from the keeper. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Sevilla take charge of the tie. A win on the road, a first leg lead to carry home with them. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.
The warmest of welcomes to you. Wait the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And our live game is Real Betis against Sevilla. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
So it's down to business here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. So plenty to look forward to here if previous history is anything to go by. And now the pass. Going for goal! Goal! Sevilla! Sevilla take the early advantage. Looks like
Callejon has embarrassed himself a little there. He'll take some stick in the dressing room for that, I can tell you. Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
The shot on!
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So what now? Looks like a good ball through. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Tries a through ball. A chance to play it in. Sevilla claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Shoots! And in it goes! 2 to the good! They have... And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Sevilla ahead. Inzaghi! Mondi back to the keeper and try something new. Sevilla are the standout defensive side of the moment. And a header! There's a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Beautifully done. He's tried one. Another big chance that gets away.
Sevilla really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too. Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. Up for the header! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It's Callejon! And that is that. Solid, if not especially fancy, always in control. They did enough to win it. The end of the game. Reflections?
Sevilla made their intentions clear that nothing else but a win would do. These games are all...
Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. The teams then, Eibar against Sevilla. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. He goes long. Inzaghi! He's scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Sevilla are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Sevilla have an early lead. Good start. Shapes to shoot. Really well taken goal. And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away.
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Sevilla have played a lot of games just lately. Squad rotation or tinkering start to become prevalent at times like this.
Absolutely. I think nowadays the science that goes on behind the scenes can tell a manager who's in the best shape, so he can use...
Can he score? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Goes for goal! And more and more and more! And already they're looking to run away with it.
The first touch was absolutely heavenly, and because of it, the finish was a mere formality.
Sevilla take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Leon was the brains behind the equaliser in their previous game. And now they can launch a counter. Steered out wide. He's left it. Is it in? He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
Sevilla totally rampant here. Sevilla finished this first half with a trademark flourish. That'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
Sevilla dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time. And we're already back underway here. Gets up to head it! Sevilla are still buoyed by that big derby win last time out. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably...
Shoots! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
It so nearly came off for him.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces.
Welbeck was in the 11 for the last game. Gets into some space. Welbeck's cross. Rivaldo. So not long left in this now. Eibar look as though they are missing out on the big European prize. Lobs it in gently. Inui looking to get on the end of this. Tries the volley! Another chance! Managed to get it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Sevilla have won big and in style. Everything went for them. Their poor opponents left chasing shadows. A scintillating performance. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Sevilla simply made their superiority count. They found cruise control quite early and didn't need to go to turbo.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. And our live game is Sevilla against Celta Vigo. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
So away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Callejon, he's the one who could shine.
Goes for goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Now surely... Rivaldo! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was glorious. Pinpoint accuracy.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Sevilla give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
Callejon. Sevilla were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Sevilla are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Big chance! In he goes again! It's a goal! And they are disappearing out of sight! He was never going to miss from there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Sevilla grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Robinho, long and high towards the flank. Dinks one in. And through to the goalkeeper. Aimed long and direct. Iago Aspas looking to get on the end of this. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Aspas. Filippo Inzaghi. Kucher. Who's he going to play in? Here it is now, surely! And the finish! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And already they're looking to run away with it! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Sevilla take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out. Inzaghi! In it goes! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
the final action of the first half. Well, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Sevilla have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. That gets things going for the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Rivaldo, now the pass, receives it from behind. Offside that time.
It doesn't take much sometimes, Peter. He has to adjust a little mistimed run.
Celta Vigo have come to the defence of their manager after he came in for some stick regarding some of his decision-making.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
He's gone for it! He's scored! And again, they pile on the misery.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Sevilla tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Celta Vigo making consecutive changes here. Celta Vigo keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
And it's Aspas. Played out to the wing, cut out in the nick of time. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Inzaghi! Has a hit! Sticks it away! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, for me, this was the obvious.
And time is up. Sevilla, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they got on the ball, they looked like scoring. It is a landslide. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Sevilla showed us why it's so important to seize the initiative. Once in front, they grew in belief and rarely looked at risk.
So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly once all the pleasantries are complete. And here we have Sevilla against Monaco. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The familiar strains of the anthem serving to raise the levels of expectation even higher. So the two starting lineups. Underway. Sevilla are back on familiar territory, having secured victory in the first leg. They look safe for a place. Goes for goal! This could fall anywhere! It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Sevilla take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. Now it's Amouma. Darmian looking to get on the end of this. Stefan Savic. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Amouma. Darmian. Plays it out to the wing. Passes it through. Going for goal! Big chance! Now the counter. Marcelli. He scored inside the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. With a delicate ball. He's had a shot! Goal! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Stefan Savic. It's come loose. So nearly the perfect ball. Jovetic plays it forward, hurls himself at it! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again! Spectacular header! He really flung himself at that.
Strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
That'll be the last act of the first half. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Sevilla very much in control here, 3 up and cruising. We are already promptly back underway. Shoots! And the ball's come out, it's bounced out! Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, his reaction to that was ultra-sharp, Peter. His anticipation is in fine working order.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Monaco look as though they're about to make a change. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Floats one over. He's had a go! Back of the net! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge!
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
4 in the game. He is the man. Sevilla totally rampant here. Roma Amuma. Lewandowski. Looks like a good ball through. He's got away. Turns and goes back. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Lewandowski pushes it out wide. Lemar has a swing at it! That could spell in for the follow-up! They've done it! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Time for changes on both sides, actually. Monaco grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Massive leap! What about it? Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
How many more does he want? Sevilla tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Callejon tries a through, hits one! It's in! And again, they pile on the misery.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
Sevilla totally rampant here. Pirlo. Now it's Callejon into the channel. Now the pass. Callejon shoots! And that's wide. Oh, he really wanted that.
But that's the motivation and enthusiasm he shows and the quality he produces.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. First hurdle cleared, on to the next one. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think it's all about setting the right tone at the start of a match, and if you can back that up with an early goal, it just energises everybody, the whole performance, and I think they were certainly more fluid as a result of the early goal.